Recently, new details about the life of Liliana Resinovich have emerged, a woman whose case continues to cause great shock. Amidst the speculations and unfounded theories, the case has become a public topic of debate, with many speaking without clear evidence. Recently, it was mentioned that the family's lawyer, Serpin, has hired 2 attorneys and a technical consultant, Dr. Salvatore Spitaleri, to carry out a counter-expertise. According to this, Liliana's death could have been a homicide, but this is not surprising, as the hypothesis of violence had already been suggested. What continues to fuel speculations are the injuries to her body and the absence of fingerprints on nearby trash bags, giving rise to the theory that her body may have been moved there after a period of freezing. Additionally, there has been talk of a man with a flashlight seen on January 5th in the area who could have been involved in transporting the body. Some suggest it might have been her husband, but this hypothesis has not yet been confirmed. This case, which should still be under investigation, has turned into a media topic with many lawyers and consultants involved, despite there being no clear suspect. The number of people involved raises doubts about whether the truth is truly being sought or if unfounded rumors are simply being fueled. An even more concerning aspect has been Claudio Sterpin's behavior, who has shared intimate and inappropriate details about Liliana's private life with no respect for her memory. His statements have not only been unnecessary, but also a lack of respect towards someone who can no longer defend themselves. What is most alarming is that it seems there are still people defending him, minimizing the gravity of his actions. It is clear that Sterpin is seeking visibility and personal gain from Liliana's tragedy. The media handling of the case has contributed to amplifying Liliana's suffering. Her dignity has been completely ignored, even by those who should have protected her, such as her relatives and friends. Without their support, Sterpin would not have had the visibility he received. The fact that her family contributed to this media spectacle is shameful. Liliana does not deserve this treatment, nor should her memory be used as a tool for profit or visibility by those who perhaps never even cared for her. The sad reality is that the truth about her death is still far from being uncovered, and it seems that between personal interests and family vendettas, justice will never prevail. Demet Özdemir is one of Turkey's most prominent actresses today, known for her role in Erkenci Kuş, where she starred alongside Can Yaman. Her talent and charisma have made her one of the most beloved and followed figures in Turkish entertainment. However, as is often the case in the world of show business, fame does not always come with peace. Throughout her career, Demet has faced not only the challenges of being a public figure, but also the pressure of maintaining a flawless image in the eyes of the audience. In this context, the criticisms of her personal life and career have been numerous, and on many occasions, her decisions have been questioned by the public and the media. One of the most talked about issues concerning Demet Özdemir is her relationship with Can Yaman, her co-star in Erkenci Kuş. Since the series began airing, rumors of a potential romantic relationship between them quickly surfaced. The chemistry they showed on screen was undeniable, and many fans began to fantasize about the idea that what was seen in fiction might translate into real life. However, the events following the end of the series only fueled the speculation. Despite the obvious closeness between them during filming, Demet and Can never officially confirmed their relationship. However, the pressure from the media and fans quickly intensified. What is most surprising about this situation is how Demet, a talented and successful woman, ended up being the target of so many criticisms, many of which were not based on her professional work, but rather on her personal life. As some commentators point out, there is a sense that Demet has been a victim of others' expectations, especially from her followers, who, not getting clear answers about her relationship with Can, began to judge her harshly. In this sense, many people believe that Demet has become trapped in a media cycle from which she has not been able to escape, as every move she makes is analyzed and commented on by the media and her followers. One of the most recurring aspects in the comments about Demet is the perception that, despite her success, she seems to be constantly judged for the decisions she makes off-screen. The idea that her personal life, especially her relationship with Can, should be an extension of her professional life is an expectation that is often unmet. This has led to Demet, on many occasions, being seen as a distant or inaccessible figure, when in reality, like any human being, she has the right to manage her private life as she wishes. It is true that fame comes with great responsibility and constant public exposure, but it is also important to recognize that behind the screen, Demet is a person who, like any of us, needs her space and time to make important life decisions. What is said in her defense is that, like many other public figures, Demet has had to deal with enormous media pressure. This type of pressure is especially difficult to manage when, as in her case, a person's personal and professional life are constantly intertwined. As many commentators point out, the expectation that Demet would share more details about her relationship with Can, or even maintain a perfect image as a couple in front of the public, is completely irrational. People are complex, and what happens within a relationship is not always a spectacle meant to be exposed publicly. In fact, many people believe that the constant speculation about her love life has only made it harder for Demet to maintain a positive and coherent image of herself. It is also important to recognize the great career Demet has built over the years. Although much of the media attention has focused on her personal life, her skill as an actress and dedication to her work are undeniable. After Erkenci Kuş, Demet continued her career with other successful projects, establishing herself as one of the great Turkish actresses of her generation. However, the shadow of her relationship with Can Yaman seems always present, and many of her professional supporters cannot avoid returning to this topic. The pressure to maintain a perfect public image, one that is not tainted by rumors or controversies, is a heavy burden to bear, especially when every step you take is watched and commented on by thousands of people.